Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new, my name is Allis. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you are not new to the channel, then welcome back for another video. For today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how I created my 2019 vision board, as well as my inspiration for the theme of my vision board this year. I absolutely loved the process of creating it. I loved everything about it, really. It just gives you such a nice chance to really just start over the year with all your new goals and all your new aspirations for the year, everything that you want to manifest for that year. So more so than anything, I wanted to create this video to serve you guys as inspiration to create a vision board for yourself for this year, and maybe we can kind of go on this journey together of manifesting the things that we want for this year. I would love to know what your guys' goals are for this year. I will be sharing all of mine in this video. So if you are interested in seeing what I have on my vision board, as well as some of the things that you should put on your vision board for the year 2019, then please keep watching. I wanted to create a vision board that was very realistic, something that you can put on your wall, that you could look at, that could really help inspire you to manifest and really go after the things that you said that you were going to go after for this year. And for me personally, I don't like those big hunky-dory gigantic vision boards with the big giant poster boards. Personally, I don't have the space for them. I don't have the real estate on my wall to put something that big on it. Not to mention, it looks a little bit crazy. It's a little too big for my taste. I don't have my own beauty room, so I would have to put it in my bedroom, and I just think that something that big and gaudy, it's just a little bit too much. Right now I'm working with a beauty corner, and I needed something that was smaller and easier to look at, but at the same time still packed a punch, and even though it was small, it still had all the things that I really wanted to focus on. So really quickly, before I even jump into the things that I have on my vision board, I should mention what a vision board is in case you don't know what it is. But a vision board is basically a visual representation of all the things that you want to manifest for a certain year. Anything like your career goals, your relationship goals, your health goals, anything in life that you want to manifest for that specific year. Now for vision boards, it's really important that you're realistic. You don't want to put anything that's too out there. I'm not saying that things are impossible for you to get in life, but obviously you want to do things within means. Like, I'm not going to sit here and be like, I want to be a millionaire by the end of this year, because girl, let's be real, it's probably not gonna happen. Maybe one day, maybe. But to say that that's going to be my reality at the end of 2019 is a stretch, to say the least. Something that I went ahead and I did when I created my vision board was I made a list of all of the things that I wanted on my vision board. So I wanted things personally like my health goals. I wanted things like the gym. I wanted things like my career goals. I wanted things like my family. I wanted some of my favorite quotes that I live by on my vision board. So things like that, you want to be very specific as far as the things that you want on your vision board. Create that list before you even go ahead and start to even look up the things that you want on your vision board, because then your vision board can get a little bit crazy if you're kind of just picking stuff out of a magazine randomly and just flopping them on your vision board. You want to obviously have a very clear, concise idea as to what you want to even put on there to begin with. So this is an 11 by 14 frame. Real talk, I got this at the dollar store, you guys. That's all it is. This is not an expensive thing to make at all. What I did was I took out the glass frame because it was going to be shiny in this video, and to be completely honest, I didn't really care for it anyways. I just really needed it for the frame. This is something that I'm framing on my wall, and I obviously want it to stay put for the whole year. I want it to be something that I can look at and remain sturdy and in good condition. And then this right here is just that poster type of paper that you can get anywhere. I'm going to start off with this little corner right here, and I'm going to work my way over. So the very first thing that I have is just this little lady, and she's doing like a side lunge like this, and she's kind of just looking at me. She's looking at me. I'm going to call her Paula, okay? Paula's looking at me. She's saying, hey, because one of my goals for 2019 is to really make sure that I'm staying on top of my fitness. Fitness is something that's very love-hate with me, and I think a lot of us, most of us in this world actually, always try to reset come January when it comes to fitness, and then we kind of just drift. If you're anything like me, that's pretty much what happens to you. Oh yeah, you're all about it in January, you're all about it in February. Come March, you're like, where's the tacos? So something that I really wanted to put on my vision board was something that represented fitness, something that really showed me, girl, you ain't gonna get the booty you want if you're gonna be sitting on it all the time, okay? So this little lady, Paula, she's looking at me, she's waving at me, she's saying, hey girl, did you do squats today? So if you move all the way over to the left-hand side, your right-hand side, I just have this picture of this heart, like a heartbeat right here symbol. And this is just a symbol to me that just says, stay healthy. Something that often happens to me, and it's so bad, is I really kind of let my own health fall to the wayside. I take care of everybody else in my household. I'm on top of my daughter all the time, making sure that she's obviously good, she's taken care of, she's healthy, she's getting her physicals, she's good to go. Obviously, she's my child, she's my number one priority, so I need to make sure that she's always good. And oftentimes what happens is I put myself on the backside. I kind of just forget to check in with my doctor from time to time, make sure I'm still healthy. And it's such a bad habit of mine. So one thing that I really want to make a priority this year is myself, my heart, my heartbeat, my health. You only have one heart, you only have one heartbeat, and the minute it stops beating, it's over. So make sure that you are always on top of your health. So looking down at the bottom here, I have this little quote that says dream, focus, inspire. And if you do not know, this is the quote that I have here on my back wall. You guys see here that it says dream and then it says focus and inspire. This is my motto when it comes to everything that I do here on YouTube. Something that I've always said to myself is keep dreaming and one day you will inspire others to focus on their dream. I have it on here to remind myself that it's what I live by, it's what I love, and it's really important to me. So that's why it's on here. I recommend that you find a quote that you absolutely live by, you put it in big bold letters, and you put it right in the center of your vision board to remind you of your favorite quote. It could be anything that you love, anything that you stand by, anything that you absolutely feel like you represent entirely, and put it right in the center. Personally, I feel like the things that are in the center is just what your eyes tend to gravitate towards the most. So make that really nice and big, and that moves me to my next point. My family here, this is my boyfriend, this is me, and this is our daughter, and this is just the biggest thing that I have on here. This is just like our most recent family picture, and it just happened to be really cute, so I put it right here. But basically it's just a reminder to me that these are the people that I'm working for. Yeah, without getting too emotional about it, this is my family, this is my heartbeat. So obviously they're going to be right in the center because obviously I love them with all my heart, and everything that I do, all the reasons that I hustle is for them and for her, that little girl. That little girl right there. So that is just right spank in the center because that's what's most important to me. So then I found this little picture on Google and I thought it was so cute. So what I ended up doing was just cutting up all the little circles and just putting them individually on my vision board. And they just say, accept yourself, forgive yourself, value yourself, and be yourself, which I think is so important. It's something that I struggle with a lot, like more than I'm willing to even admit. A lot of times I hold resentment within myself with things that I know I should really start letting go, and I think that's where the accept yourself and the forgive yourself come into play. They're just reminders to me to just say, hey, let go of the past. Like, you need to forgive yourself from that situation and move on. Value yourself because obviously you need to always make sure that you're putting yourself up on a pedestal. You're not letting anybody take advantage of you. You're valuing yourself. You're valuing your worth. Be yourself because that kind of just goes without saying. You never ever want to be anybody else. You never want to let society influence you to be somebody that you're not, and that is just a reminder to me to just always let my true light carry through, let myself be who I am. I think in this world it's really important because authenticity is extremely rare nowadays. Sucks to say, I think people are really just letting themselves fall into this mold of who they think they should be, and that is so sad. So if people like you, they like you, and if they don't, then they don't. You're not going to be able to please everybody in life, and that's just what it is. Go ahead and finish off this side of my vision board. All I have here is just a picture that says, welcome to Las Vegas, and an airplane, just to remind me that this is something that I do want to do this year. I feel like my vision board for the most part is pretty deep, so I just feel like this kind of little thing is just something that's a little bit fun. It's something that I would like to do. I've never been to Vegas before. It's something that I really want to do, so I'm hoping that I can make that become a reality for this year. I love traveling. I love experiences. More so than anything, I live for experiences. I live for moments. Like, for me, there's something so valuable in having a moment. I feel like if somebody gives me a tangible item, that's nice, but if somebody gives me like tickets to go somewhere, that to me is so much more valuable. Those tickets that are going to take you somewhere are going to provide you with a moment, and that moment is going to provide you with pictures that you're always going to be able to look back at and be like, wow, I really enjoyed my time doing that. I really enjoyed this experience. And I don't know, like, I've been living for experiences. So I would love to make that become a reality. I would love to go to Vegas. It just looks like such a good time. It looks so lit. So I'm all about that life. Underneath the photo of my family, it says discipline and perseverance. I believe in these words so much. So I don't have anything on here that says motivation, and the reason I don't have motivation is because I firmly believe that motivation does not carry through. I think motivation is the initial spark that gets you to want to do something, but I really do believe that motivation can die as soon as it ignites. What that basically means to me is just, you can be motivated tonight to wake up tomorrow morning and go to the gym. That doesn't mean you're going to do it. I really think that what gets you to the gym is discipline and perseverance. The discipline to know that if you don't get to the gym, you're not going to get that nice booty. And the perseverance to know that if you don't continue to go to the gym and you don't continue to push through those squats, even though they're difficult to do, you're not going to get the body that you want. So I think that's what carries you through. I think that's what carries weight. discipline and perseverance in anything that you do will take you far in life. So these are just words that I absolutely live by. When I tell myself, oh my God, I'm so tired, I'm exhausted, I don't want to edit that video, or oh my God, I just want to go to sleep. I look at this and it says discipline and perseverance. Then I'm like, okay, well girl, you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to take that Red Bull and power through, honey. Now this part right here is extremely washed out. It says a flower does not think of competing with the flower next to it. It just blooms. So I found this quote on Google as well, and that's the thing too. I didn't really go into magazines at all. I pretty much just went onto Google and I just printed a ton of things that I liked. Basically, to me, this also comes down to this little area right here. It kind of coincides a little bit. This comes down to the simple act of comparison. I really do believe that comparison, it stops us from doing so much in this life. It's ridiculous because your mind plays so many tricks on you. People just comparing themselves to the next person is just, it's like the worst thing in the world. Like, why do we compare ourselves so much? Like, why do we really feel like the next person is better than us or prettier than us? I don't understand how or why we allow the next person's life to affect us so much that we feel less or not good enough or not pretty enough or not successful enough. Like, I don't understand why our mind does that, and it does, and it's crazy. So this is just here to remind me that we can all be great. We can all succeed in this life, and we don't have to compare ourselves to one another. You are enough. Like, tell yourself that. You are enough to accomplish anything that you want to do in this life. So often in this world, like, you just feel like not good enough. It's crazy how your mind will stop you from doing the things that you love, the things that you're passionate about, the things that you dream about, because you honestly feel like you're not good enough. You're not as good as the next person. And this little quote just reminds me, flowers just bloom. They don't think about the next flower. They just grow. And this is just a reminder to me and to you or to anyone, you don't have to compete with the next person. Just grow. Just do what you have to do. You will grow. You will get there one day. The reason that person is so good at what they're doing right now, even if it is in your niche, in your field, is because they grew. It's because they learned from their experiences. You have to give yourself that chance to bloom. And really close and tied together are these two right here, which I'll read to you right now. It says here, the reason why we struggle with insecurity is because we compare our behind the scenes with everybody else's highlight reel. Let that sink in for a second. You guys, once again, this comes down to comparison. I cannot stress that enough. Nobody is perfect, you guys. Like, somebody could post the most beautiful pictures on Instagram. They can show that their relationship goals, fitness goals, hashtag mom goals, hashtag dad goals, hashtag positivity goals. Listen, girl, hashtag nose hair goals. Girl, I don't care. You don't understand. That person simply posting the highlights on their life, that does not compare to what's actually happening behind closed doors. You don't know how that person is struggling. You don't know how many times that person had to take that photo to get a good photo to upload it on Instagram. We all struggle with our own things that we have in life. We all have our own battles that we're facing, our own hardships that we're dealing with, and you should never let your behind the scenes moments, your fights that you have with your boyfriend or your husband or your wife, the situations you go through at home with your children, because remember, everybody's posting the highlights of their life, the best moments of their life. Nobody's out here posting the fight that we're in. Nobody's out here posting that they can't make rent this month. Nobody's out here posting that they're struggling to make a car payment. Nobody's out here posting the struggle part of their lives. They're only posting the stuff that they want people to see, the stuff that'll get likes. So obviously you have to remember that. I've said this already a ton of times, but this is just a reminder here, and you guys can't even see this, but it says you are enough, and that is just self-explanatory. You are enough. You are pretty enough. You are smart enough. You are sexy enough. You got it going on. Strong enough. You are brave enough. You can do anything that you want in this life as long as you always believe that you are enough. Stop letting other people's lives, stop letting anybody in this world tell you that you aren't, because only you know what you're capable of. And as long as you believe in your heart that you're enough to accomplish whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. But just don't let anybody invalidate you. Cross right here, and it just says faith, and that is just something that I really want to work on this year. I want to reconnect with my faith. I want to get stronger in my faith. I want to read more daily devotionals. I want to go to church again. I just want to feel more connected to God, and that is just my own journey that I'm dealing with at my own pace. That is just a reminder to me to just continue to stand by God, continue to believe in God, and just continue to pray, and yeah. Then one of the last things that I have on here is just this glass, and it's just a glass, and towards the bottom part of the glass it has a line that says pessimist, and then towards the top it says optimist. The reason I have this on here is because this is just a reminder to me to look at the glass half full in 2019. Stop looking at the glass half empty. Stop being like, oh my god, like this isn't gonna work out. Like, stop being this negative person, because law of attraction is a real thing, you guys. Like, it really is. If you are a negative person, and if you are constantly looking at things in a negative light, or you're constantly being pessimistic, or you're really resorting to the worst, or you're just thinking the worst, then that's really what you're going to attract in life. A lot of negative energy, a lot of bad vibes, and I really do believe that. So one of my goals for this year, and I'm already manifesting it, is look at the glass half full. Because when you're thinking about it in a half empty light all the time, that's just affecting you more than it's affecting anybody else. Because then you live with this anger and this negative vibe inside of you, and it's just not a good time. It's not something people want to be around. It's not something that you yourself probably don't even want to be around. So just let that go. Think of the glass half full, and you'll be much happier in life. And now the very last thing that I have on here is just this little subscribe button, and then here it says a little over 50,000 subscribers. That is a huge number for me. Probably extremely small to some, or really big to others. Honestly, to me, it's a huge number. It's a huge accomplishment, and it's something that I would really like to accomplish this year. I'm really trying to grow my YouTube channel. It's something that I'm really passionate about. I've been on here for a while, and I've struggled with consistency a lot of times, but it's something that I'm really working on this year. I'm really trying hard to be very consistent. I know with consistency comes discipline and perseverance, and that's one of the reasons that I'm really manifesting this year, because I know for a fact that if I continue to work hard, if I continue to wear my heart on my sleeve, if I continue to bring out good content that people will honestly be able to like, if I continue to be myself, let myself shine through, and, you know, speak my truth and just show you guys my true colors, show you guys who I really am, I honestly believe that I can reach this number. But again, it comes with hard work, it comes with discipline. Like anything in life that you want to manifest, you need to put in the work. You can't just expect that it's going to fall on your lap and it's going to be like, doo-doo-doo. Like, it's not going to happen. You have to work for it. So that is something that I'm working towards this year, and that is on the bottom here just as a reminder to myself, because at the end of the day, to me, numbers aren't everything. I'm not a huge numbers person. I really do believe that passion carries through more than numbers. If I'm sitting here looking at my numbers all the time, it's going to drive me crazy. I'm hoping to be at 50,000 subscribers by the end of this year, but we'll see. Obviously, with hard work and determination, discipline, and perseverance, I believe anything in this life is possible. So that's going to wrap up this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful, and I hope you guys enjoyed my vision board. Feel free to steal any of my ideas. Like I said, you can find any of the stuff on Google, and you can customize your vision board to be whatever you want. You can use all colors. You can use stuff from a magazine if you want. You can use all blacks and whites. You can use neutrals. Whatever is most visually appealing to you. That is what a vision board is all about. It is completely customized. It is completely personalized to the things that work for you and the things that you like to see. And yeah, you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed my vision board. I hope it gave you some ideas, and I hope you start one of your own if you haven't already. It is not too late to start a vision board. I know it is already like mid-January, but you know what? It is never too late to start a vision board. It is never too late to start putting your dreams and your goals on paper, visually, so that you can see them and be reminded of them every single day to work hard for them. It is never too late for any of that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it helpful. Please don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, then girl, what are you doing with your life? Subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you be a part of my YouTube family. That would make me oh so happy. And yeah, you guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.